guys know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Welcome, one and all, to one of the more darker Legend of Zelda games. This game is absolutely amazing. Welcome to Majora's Mask. So, right off the bat, we're going to select a new file. Our name is going to be Link, as always. Our name is going to be Link. Let's go ahead and begin. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that made him a legend. Done with the battle he once waged across time, he embarks on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. You two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. This guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't touch a tail. Why, what would you do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? You were caught red-handed. And just like that, we start another epic adventure. I'm gonna go ahead and collect some rubies here, because that's gonna be our main source of money. Okay, I'm gonna just collect some rubies here. cut the grass, collect some rubies, because that's going to be our main source of money. Okay, what? Yeah, I think we got the maximum we can get, so... we're just going to go ahead and follow the Skull Kid and completely be epic in everything we do. We're going to be completely epic in everything we do. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that. So, I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come on now. You really think you can beat me the way I am? Fool. Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Sis! Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku Boy, do something! Why are you looking at me that way? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring at me and open the door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. So, cool thing to point out, if you look at these lights, they are circus lights. Almost, like, you're in a circus. Stars, triangles, and circles. So now, our new attack is the spin attack. Apparently. Apparently we have our attack is a spin. So, let's proceed forward. Hey! Wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I, apologize. So take me with you. You want to know about the Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal, please? Good, so then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch the Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press blah and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without me. That's pretty much the gist of it. Like I don't know any of the game. So this is a flower. We kind of dig ourselves into it and we just jump, and apparently we can now float. And if you float for too long, you run out of steam and fall to your death. Be careful. Up. Odd camera angle, but okay. Okay, so. Lucky. Got lucky there. And we got Deku Nuts. Now, the cool thing with Deku Nuts I like is I can stun enemies by dropping a net on you with the B button. Yeah. Link, please, get in the flower. Can I make it? Yes, I can. And okay, and if we look at this, we notice it's another Deku. It's dark and gloomy, petrified, permanently there. I'm gonna say, since we got some water here, another thing I like to point out is you get 5 skips. You get about 5 skips, and on that 5th skip you better make it to land, otherwise you will drown to death. Like this. And that's you dying. That's you drowning. So make sure you make it to land before the 5th skip. Or some kind of platform. Now, let's begin our adventure. You met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. But don't think me rude, but I have been following you, for I know a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get my precious mask back from that imp. Wait a minute. What, is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be difficult. Except, the only thing is, I am very busy, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. Yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it alright. But then I'm cutting on you. And I gave him that accent because I have no fucking clue why. I have no clue why I gave him an accent. I have no clue. I'm gonna say, I guess I gave him an accent because he seems weird and creepy. He gives me the creep that masked salesman was sorry, just thinking aloud. For 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, just don't sit there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine, near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy there. The Great Fairy is not so demanding. This dog, apparently, where'd he go? Wherever he went, apparently is in the water. This dog, even in the water, well, see, he likes to chase the Deku boy because apparently he hates Dekus. So this, yep, well, that too. This is Clocktown. We haven't really got the map for Clocktown yet, but we're getting there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, one thing I would like to point out right off the bat, if it's not already obvious, is down below there's a clock with the sun revolving around. This shows the actual timer we're on to save the land in the measly 3 days. So, got a few rubies there, by the way. We're twin jugglers from the Corman group. We're practicing for the big carnival. It happens once in a blue moon. Or in this year's case, once in a really, really scary red-eyed moon. Ho ho, I hear it's gonna fall harder than the way my clumsy brothers always dropping our juggling balls. You see, we're entertainers. We must keep people smiling no matter how grim things are. We must always be optimistic. Ho 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 ho. Let's see what you have to say. Because they both have different dialogue. My, funny things are happening in town, aren't they? Funny. You're telling me, like the rumors about the swamp to the south? Did you hear about the kidnapping? Oh my, the kidnapping? Yep, the kid woke up. Kidnapping. Oh, I got 1,000,000 of them. Oh, that's fun. Think you're funny, don't you? Okay. But, yeah, if it wasn't obvious we were on a timer. We gotta do things in a certain amount of time. I'm gonna say, important building of notice is the mayor's office. It opens at 10 a.m. and closes at 8 p.m. This is something we might want to do when the time comes around. Okay. So I think our main objective would be to find the Great Fairy while, exploring a little bit. This is the north. Okay, so this is Tingle. So Tingle is this time around sells, well, maps. As you can imagine, he sells maps. I'll say 5 rubies. Listen, I would not buy the Woodfall map right at this area because starting off they can be a little expensive. Now I can talk about this in greater detail. Clocktown. It's a pretty big place. I'll say up here is the Great Fairy's fountain. Up here's the Great Fairy Fountain. And as we can see right off the bat, the Great Fairy is shattered. It is broken. Normally that would heal me. Normally. So as the fairy said, we have to find one of its many fairies that has been, since its body has been broken and shattered. Okay, so... No, I don't want to talk to you yet. So the first thing we gotta do is find the fairy. But before we do anything, I'm going to kind of, look around. So this is really the main plaza. Because over here is where the fairy fountain, or the fairy, piece of fairy is. Like piece, I guess you could call it a piece. I mean, I'll say it's hidden. If that fairy's here in the morning, but if it switches to night, the fairy is, I believe, is in the plaza. I believe the fairy's in the plaza at night, and not in that area at that time at night. So now that we got the fairy, I guess we should head back to the fairy fountain. Okay. And it is, I believe it is much faster to spin. Well, so once we get a little more into the game, we'll be able to get a mask that'll help us move quicker.